Oh, was a letter I never could sign. Some of your story. So believe it or not, this is actually a very empty fridge for us. Well, not empty, but like empty of ingredients. There's a lot of leftovers in here and just like bits and bobs. I like to pride myself on being really good at taking like the leftovers of a grocery trip and being able to make things. We have 3 things of coconut water in here because we went to the park with a bunch of friends the other day and it was very hot and very sunny, so we needed some coconut water. I literally have 1 sardine. This is probably gross if it's uncovered, but 1 sardine with half of the lemon that I was using to squeeze it because I had this as part of a lunch and I got full before I finished it. I have the leftover of the quiche flaky crust dough because I didn't use it all and I figured I could use this to make like some sort of bake. I'm thinking I might use it to use up the rest of these little peaches and maybe make like a homemade little peach cobbler, peach pie thing. Peach turnover, something like that. We also have, this is chicken that I made yesterday. It's like tomato-y, it's got green chilies in here, and it's actually canned chicken from Costco that I just stewed with all that stuff, and it turned out really good. It looks like just normal shredded chicken. You wouldn't be able to tell. I've got some refried beans I made, a mix of some bone broth rice and white quinoa right here. Oh, you can't really see. Come close up. Alrighty. Okay, so I got those refried beans I was saying, quinoa mixture with white rice and bone broth. I've got, this is a little like, I don't really know what to call it. It's not a pico, it's not a guac. It's like just like a salad-ish that I've been making every time I make some sort of like beans and rice and meat sort of thing. It's got cabbage, red pepper, mango, lime juice, avocado, red onion, cilantro. It was really good, very good. Obviously I do need to use it today because it had avocado that's already cut up in there. This is some leftover Earl Grey iced tea. I've been putting this in my matchas for like a little yummy element. This is the rest of those crushed tomatoes, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with that. This is a baked Japanese sweet potato that I haven't done anything with, but it's done, it's baked. Need to do something with that. This is a tiny little bit left of canned chickpeas that I was using for salads or like tuna salad. I put this in there for some extra fiber. Minced garlic, half of a container of overnight oats because I ate the other half as part of my breakfast this morning with a slice of the quiche. This was a work breakfast for yesterday that I didn't get to eat because we were super busy because it was Memorial Day. So ate half of it this morning, so I need to finish that. This is like 2 bites left of a tuna salad that I brought for lunch that I got full and didn't finish. I'm really working on, when I'm full, not finishing the full whatever I made for myself just because it's there. But because of that, you get weird leftovers like 2 bites of tuna salad and 1 sardine and like stupid stuff like that in your fridge. But I think it's worth it to work on that, like listening and honoring your fullness and hunger. Jordan made some chicken thigh while I was out of town, so there's 1 chicken thigh left. Up here is some baked spaghetti squash that I made the other day, which actually I'm gonna use today, probably for dinner because I'm defrosting this beef right now so we can make little pasta sauce. And honestly, I might use this up along with, there's like half a jar of marinara, not even half a jar. You can't really see how much is left in there, but it's like a quarter of a jar left of this marinara sauce. So we can use that. But yeah, like as you can see, very much on the end, I have, ooh, these should not be mixed. Whoopsie. I have 1 chicken sausage left. I've got these lentils that I still haven't used, but they're sealed, so I'm not worried about these going bad. I've got 1 container, half a container Greek yogurt, half a container cottage cheese, which if you know, for us, that's really low. Normally we have that on deck. In the cheese drawer, we have like 1 ounce left of this feta, this Philadelphia garden vegetable cream cheese, which should have gone bad already, honestly. I got this a while ago because I was making these like pinwheel wraps for a party. We don't really usually have this. Meh. It's got a lot of preservatives. I think she's fine. And some hummus, which also I've had for a while, but seems fine as well. Oh, and to go with the hummus, which I could actually just finish these off today, I've got in this deli container like literally like 1 serving of baby carrots left. And this coffee creamer that I've been actually on a matcha kick for a while, so I haven't even been drinking this, but it is good. I do like it. I saw this brand Chobani came out with a birthday cake of this, which I don't know how I would like that in coffee unless I made a super milky coffee, but I feel like it'd be really good with matcha or something of that. And then also we just have all of our nuts and seeds over here. Flax seeds, hemp seeds, walnuts, chia seeds. And this is a blend of flaxseed, chia seed, and hemp seed, like equal parts, just because sometimes I like to sprinkle this on a yogurt bowl or put it in a smoothie, and it just makes it easy that I already made a blend. That way I don't have to open every one of the containers. In the veggie drawer, literally all we have left is 3 halves sweet potatoes. I don't know why, Jordan did this when he was making a hash. I don't know why he did 3 halves instead of just finishing one of these, you know, but we've got 3 half sweet potatoes. And in the fruit drawer we have 3 pears, 3 cuties, which these were actually really good, even though it's not really cutie season anymore. 1 lemon, 1 lime, 4 super ripe peaches, which like I said, they're getting like to the wrinkly level. I don't know if you can see. Focus. Yeah, you can see, kind of wrinkly. So honestly might use the leftover dough from the quiche to make a little peach something something. But yeah, believe it or not, the fridge looks relatively filled, but this is a super empty fridge for us when it comes to like ingredients to make things. Pretty much, I'm just gonna focus on eating through the rest of what we have in here that needs to be eaten. And then I will be taking you guys along for a grocery haul, grocery trip, all the things. I just got home from the gym, showered, which is why my hair looking a little wet, but time to continue using up those leftovers I was telling you about. It is the next day, and me and Jordan both ate dinner out of these leftovers yesterday. This is what's left of the beans. This is what's left of our bone broth rice and quinoa mixture, and just a tiny bit of chicken left as well. Really trying to use up all these leftovers, but I did the stationary bike today for 30 minutes. I did 8 miles. I talked about in a short not that long ago that I was like wanting to get more into cardio and just like kind of make that more of a priority in my fitness as well, because I know it's so good for your heart and your lungs, and those are all important for longevity and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just so proud of myself. It felt good today. Like I was just watching Dexter, which I've been really into that show recently. So the time went by pretty quickly and I felt strong, got a good stretch in afterward as well. And it just feels really good to keep promises to yourself beyond like whatever fitness benefit you're trying to get after. Like just keeping a promise to yourself is such a good feeling. I don't have any of the veggies left over, so this is gonna be vegetable-less. Maybe I'll make, I don't really have any veggies to put in here. There's fiber from the beans and the quinoa. I could put salsa on it. That's kind of a vegetable. Le salsa. I do also have some watermelon, which I cut up yesterday. You might have seen that on the counter. That's the last of our fruit to use up, besides those like couple of pears and peaches. This watermelon is so ripe. She's hot right out of the microwave, but I'm gonna put a dollop of sour cream. I tend to use Greek yogurt as sour cream a lot because it's really not that different. The flavor is just like a little bit tangier because it doesn't have as much fat in it. But also, even if you used whole milk Greek yogurt, it'd be like, boom, a little dollop. That's kind of a big dollop, but I like it. And then salsa. Checking it's still good. I've had that for a minute. Honestly, maybe I should make like some tortilla chips. It's too late, I'm hungry. But it would be good to like make some tortilla chips with this. And then I've got my watermelon. I made a big plate because it's summertime, the time to eat watermelon. I go back and forth between this a lot, but I've been also making an effort recently to not eat distracted and just like be present, enjoy my food. I say I go back and forth because like there is nothing more relaxing to me at the end of the day than sitting down, watching my favorite show and eating a good meal. And while that's completely normal, I do think then I start to like associate with like eating with relaxation. And so then even if I'm not hungry, if I feel like I need to relax or I want to relax, like I feel the need to eat. And so I think like it just makes it a little bit more mindless and I guess like addictive to be watching a television show while you eat and just like make it like something that you want to do anytime you're stressed or need to relax. So to combat that, I've just been trying to be present while I eat, and it's still a relaxing, enjoyable experience, but it's not the same as just like kind of zoning out and eating while you watch your favorite show. This just looks like sludge at this point, but it's actually really good. All right, I'm done eating. I have this much watermelon left and this much of my, it's like a couple bites left of my bowl that I made, which is like a little bit of both, tiny bit, which you might be like, why not just finish it? But like I said earlier in this video, or maybe last video, I'm not sure, really working on just eating until I'm full and leaving the rest for later, and I can eat it later. Just like before I ate this, I finished the piece of my quiche from my breakfast, and now I have this for lunch. Either Jordan will eat this or I'll eat it later. Literally, it doesn't matter because I am saving it for when I'm hungry again, because I'm good now. And now that I have some good lunch, I'm going to chill, watch Dexter a little bit more, and then probably go for a walk to get some steps in. But yes, that's it for now. Next time you see me, I'll be making those turnovers. Okay, so we're about to go thrifting, but I just took them out. This is what they look like. They're nice and browned. They kind of look like pigs in a blanket more than peach turnovers, but they're really good. I spiced them with cloves, cinnamon, a little bit of allspice, and I sweetened them with allulose. They're actually sugar-free. Allulose, if you guys don't know about it, I've talked about it a couple times on my channel. Super cool. It's less sweet than table sugar, so if you thought, oh man, she put a lot of sugar in those peaches, it's less sweet. It's like, you have to use about 1.5 times the amount of allulose to equal the same volume sweetness of table sugar. So I think the sweetness was just about right. Also added a little pinch of pink salt and some vanilla bean extract. And I had a little bit left over of the peach like filling, so I think I might like mash that up a little bit further and make like a spiced peach matcha tomorrow. But I'm gonna let these cool off and then we're going thrifting.
Flaky buttery.
We were gonna wait, but he wanted to eat them. So we're gonna try it. You gonna dink it? Dink and sink it.
It's gonna be hot.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
You're gonna see the steam coming off. Pretty good. The crust is very flaky and buttery. Especially with a scoop of ice cream on top.
Now we're gonna go through the pantry because we need to kind of assess what we got going on in here. Okay, let's open her up. If you're new here, yes, this is my pantry. Our actual pantry holds like oatmeal and the trash can, and that's pretty much it. It's like a lot of like reusable grocery bags and cat food that's kept in there. So pantry, honestly, this isn't super bare for us, but I should like get a list. Aha! Here we go. So I know there's a couple things on here. We're gonna make a Costco list on here, and then I'll text Jordan the HEB list. We're dividing and conquering. Make a grocery list with me video. Okay, so Costco, I definitely need toilet paper, because that's low. Trash bags. Okay. Definitely canned chicken and canned tuna. Canned chicken, you might be like, that's disgusting. I mean, you also might feel that way about tuna, but I love tuna, stand by her. But yeah, okay, I'm just gonna organize these, and I'll come back and report to you in a second. Down a decluttering rabbit hole. I made a list. I got wet. Okay, so list for Costco. Costco part 2 still going. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff because it's just the time to restock. All right. I just cleaned all of the fridge with Castile soap and water. Castile soap, if you don't know, Castile, Castile, I don't know, is great for cleaning because it's non-toxic and it actually cleans really well, and it doesn't require as much water to wipe off or to dilute and be able to be cleaned off as like your regular dish soap, but it does just as good of a job. So did that, and now I'm just wiping up all the water of everything. Yeah, I just really like my fridge to have a good little reset every once in a while, just because I want it to feel inspiring when I look in here to cook. I want it to feel clean and nice. And also, you know, sometimes stuff spills in your fridge. Like we had this freaking condensed coconut cream spill in here that I just found another spot that I missed that needed to be cleaned up from it. Let me grab another towel. Actually, I need more absorbency. Why, hello again. But yeah, so it just feels good to have a nice clean space for all your fruits and veggies and everything to live. And yeah, deep cleaning I just also like because you can do it in pieces. You don't have to just deep clean all at once one day. I will say this fridge was designed kind of terribly for deep cleaning because these little rings on the bottom, you have to literally unscrew to be able to clean underneath. So I just like do the best I can, but like it's pretty not ideal. All right, it's all done. I have you guys plugged in currently, so I can't show you, but it's nice and organized and I'm feeling good about it. So it is currently 10:30. I don't know when I started all that, but I'm almost done with my matcha. Jesus Christ. I feel like this has to count as my workout, right? My God. I feel like fucking hunting and gathering. All right, so let's get to hauling. So there's a bunch of shit. Let's just go through it. First, we're gonna go miscellaneous / household. I will tell you the total at the end, but this is one of the biggest Costco hauls we've ever done, which makes sense. We have like nothing left. So kitchen bags, we really needed these. I got the unscented this time because I got the scented ones last time and Jordan said they give him a headache. So unscented kitchen bag. Ooh. The infamous Kirkland bath tissue, or not infamous, but famous rather. A lot of it because we only had a couple left and we need to wipe our booties. Beverages, we have only one in that category, Rambler Sparkling Waters. This is actually a local Austin brand, which is super cool. The flavors are lemon lime, satsuma, which is just like mandarin or cutie, and then blackberry, which we've never tried. So we got some sparkling waters. Okay, next we're going to do frozen vegetables and fruits. So for the frozen veggies, I got this vegetable melange. This is the one we always get fire roasted. It's so good, so easy to make quick meals with. And then I got 3 frozen fruits. We got pineapple chunks, 3 berry blend, and organic blueberries. Now we'll do meats / frozen meats. So only frozen meat we got that's already frozen is gonna be the chicken nuggets, Jordan's favorite. These Kirkland lightly breaded chicken breast chunks. I always get 2 bags of these. These are like his go-to quick meal. I've got the fully cooked chicken sausage, Parmesan, and cracked black pepper. Anytime I'm talking about a chicken sausage, it's pretty much always this one. It's our favorite. Another meat, this is going into the freezer, but it's not already frozen. This is grass-fed, grass-finished beef, 85% lean. Normally I like to do at least 90-10, but we're really trying to up our quality of the meats and dairies we're buying for animal rights reasons and also our health. And going a little bit less lean is a lot cheaper. So we got these, they were like $5.70 a pound, which is not bad for grass-fed, grass-finished. I was literally talking on my way to the grocery store to my mom about how we wanted to like upgrade the quality of our meats. So like when I saw those, I was like, okay, I need to follow through on what I'm saying. That's all for like the fresh and freezer meat. Now we're gonna do dairy. So I got 3 containers of non-fat Greek yogurt. Finally, they had it back in stock. I thought about getting the whole milk one to try it, but it's like 170 calories per serving instead of 100 and 15 grams of protein instead of 18, so way worse macros. And when I eat this, I do use it as like the protein source for the meal, so I just thought this is more worth it. Cottage cheese, big old boy. I got the Daisy brand, which is really good quality. Like as far as the ingredients, it's literally just skim milk, cream, and salt. I do think the Good Culture tastes better. It's just not as reliable. Like they don't always have it at our HEB, so I was like, might as well get this because I've been getting this at HEB anyway. Okay, duck. Oh, and lastly for the dairy, I would say this grass-fed butter. Boom, boom, good stuff. Okay, now let's do fresh fruit and veggies because we got a lot. So I am gonna consider these for the veggies. Pickles. We got 3 containers of the Grillo's pickles because Jordan loves them and I like them too, and so I want there to be enough that there's some left for me because he'll like come home and snack on like half a package in a sitting, which I mean it's cucumbers, it's good for you, but like damn. I got fresh lychees because I love this fruit and I can only ever find it at the Asian grocery store, which is too far from us, so I was really excited to see them at Costco. Got some strawberries because it is the season to be eating this fruit. Got some avocados, which these are actually more ripe than they normally are at Costco off the bat. So these are actually gonna go straight into the fridge. And then I also got medjool dates because we love these guys. 2 things I kind of forgot in the meat and dairy. So these Stringles, they are Organic Valley grass-fed milk string cheeses. Oh my God. Grass-fed milk string cheeses, so heck yeah. And then we've got these Green Ridge Naturals beef sticks, no nitrates added, whatever. Obviously, I've talked about this before. It can say no nitrates added. If it has celery powder in there, that's like their way of getting around that. It's still nitrates, so like it's still good to limit the processed meats, but this is a little bit of a better option. Fresh fruits, also I got these mangoes because I was walking by them and it literally smelled like a mango freaking like candle or something. They smelled so ripe and so good. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So these do still need to ripen a little bit. I tried to get ones that weren't too ripe already just because 6 mangoes is a lot to go through, but also like not that much to go through for us. We will like tear up some fruit. So those are gonna go on the counter. I'm gonna count this as a fruit and veggie because I have nothing else to, no other category to put it in. Sweet potatoes. The Costco sweet potatoes are just always so big and voluptuous and good, so we really like these. Whew, I got 2 watermelons because we've been going through these like crazy. We will eat one of these in 2 days between the 2 of us. Like not even kidding you. We're obsessed with watermelon. Definitely taking advantage of watermelon season. I was tripping. I was like, where the freak are my apples? I know I got apples. I thought I left them. Organic Gala apples. These aren't our favorite type of apple, but they were cheaper for the organic ones, so whatever. Okay, now we're gonna do pantry stuff. So these 2 go in this pantry over here because they're just back stock of things. We got avocado oil we ran out, as well as our pink salt we ran out. Obviously these are 2 expensive things that we don't get very often. I got a little bottle of red wine because I've been like craving wine a couple of times when I've been making dinner and we just didn't have it. And I've had this one before, it's really good, the Bonotera red blend. Little vino. Ketchup because we're out of our back stock of ketchup. Primal Foods avocado oil mayo. Some peanut butter. It's just peanuts and salt. That's literally all that's in here. We like that. Olives. These are a staple for our salads. That is like what makes them good. These are jalapeno and garlic stuffed ones. I got some garlic powder with parsley. This just looked more like garlicky and delicious than the other Kirkland garlic powder, so I wanted to try it. Plus we were completely out, we needed this. As well as some cumin, one of Jordan's favorite spices, and we go through a lot of it. I got more Safe Catch tuna and Kirkland canned chicken breast. If you don't like it, don't eat it. I don't want to hear about how you think it's gross. Two things I haven't got from Costco before that I wanted to try and I've heard really good things about. This Japanese barbecue sauce. They sell this at Target as well, but it's literally like $8 for the smaller one, and at Costco it's $9 for the huge one. So I was like, I should wait till I'm at Costco to get this, but I've heard such good things from so many people. And then this I have tried and I just never got from Costco, but I decided I'm gonna get it because it is so good. Catalina Crunch, just for like toppings on yogurt bowls and stuff. Plus a little bit more fiber, a little bit more protein than when I use like Cheerios for a yogurt bowl topping. And I guess these are also pantry things, also just like the last two things that I didn't really have a category to put in. Seaweed snacks. So since we use pink salt, our salt is not fortified with iodine, which is a seriously necessary nutrient for your thyroid. It's a very important thing. You can get iodine from dairy products, which I eat a lot of dairy from cottage cheese and yogurt. You can get it from eggs, which we also eat a lot of eggs. But one of the highest sources of iodine in your diet is seaweed. And I have looked into supplementing with iodine, but actually supplementing with iodine can be tricky and you can overdo it. So the best way to do it is to get it through your diet. So I got these seaweed snacks. Figured I could use this to like eat my tuna salad with or just something like that. Also, late July, sea salt and lime chips because I have been really just wanting some chips to eat with like the burrito bowls we've been making recently. So we got that, heck yeah. This haul was $480 and Jordan's just getting a couple more odds and ends of chicken thighs we couldn't get there, eggs. I'll show you all that stuff there, but it shouldn't be over like $100. So may sound like a lot, but that's like $300 a person for a month's worth of food. We haven't gone grocery shopping in a minute. So we really like to shop literally like once a month and just get it over with, get everything we need. And maybe we'll go back for some fruits and veggies in the middle of the month, but that's pretty much it. So it's how we like to shop, makes it easy.